Tim Fulton is a regular here at Compass FM. Gee, it must be a year ago, Tim, that we had when's the Mandeville Craft Market actually starting, mate?
It's Sunday, December the 6th.
Okay, so it's a year since you were here.
Yeah, it is. We sort of live by the clock. This is a major event, and certainly the Ahoka Rugby and sort of Mandeville community calendar, really. And it's I must sort of start off with it's so near to the event. Must thank Dee Bigelow, who's basically works for us tirelessly throughout the year to set up this event. It's now in our 9th year, and we're all looking forward to a 10th. It's been a heck of a year for everyone, but we're pleased to say we're nearly there. So I'm just touching wood right here and, with COVID, and let's get that out of the way. That we decided just to basically go for it. There's been a lot of uncertainty in event planning, and we really feel for those who have had to put off events. And all going well. We'll be rolling into it on Sunday, and we're really looking forward to the event.
I think you're going to be right, mate. No problem at all. Tim, tell us a bit about some of the stall holders, and subject dear to my heart, and we're getting close to lunchtime, food.
That's right. I think over those 9 years we've really increased the presence of the variety of the food on show there. We've got a sort of a kids' family fair, but we've also got all sorts of, I suppose, ethnic foods, and they're not even ethnic anymore. They're just the food sort of that we eat and enjoy.
You're right.
And good healthy fare, and sort of sweet treats there as well. And it's just a real delight for our committee and our volunteers who come along every year. These people turn up on the dot at about sort of 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning, go to their allocated spaces, and they just rip into it. And you never know what sort of a day you're going to get. We're all hoping for good, fine weather, but they're here, they support us every year, and they have a great following, and so people can really look forward to some excellent food.
Absolutely. Now, I am just reading here that you have 130 sites full, and already 130 sites.
That's right.
That's massive.
It has actually become a challenge, because people are basically coming back year to year. They're saying, right, we're in, and of course that creates its own momentum. We have new people coming forward. We've tried to sort of to mix it up with our loyal store holders. We always add new people every year, just when we can, and we've also got a community focus there as well. We've had support, for instance, in recent years from Waimakariri Council, Enterprise North Canterbury, some youth groups we like to support, and also some of our own sort of Mandeville sort of affiliate groups, some of the other clubs. Well, we're very conscious this is a Mandeville event for the community, so try to accommodate as many people as we can.
Yep. I believe Willoughbys Creative and Rangiora are coming along too. Tell us a bit about that, Tim.
Willoughbys, basically it's about all things fibre. They've got a have a go concept. We're basically it's an activity based stall. You go in there, you can basically, to your heart's delight, all things sort of creative, artistic, fibre based, and I think people will really enjoy it and appreciate sort of, again, that sort of craft focus to the event.
Yep. What about music?
Music, we've got some familiar names. Sharon Miller, name check that. Yeah, that's
good on you, Sharon.
That's great, and good to have Sharon there. We also have the Waxbirds from Oxford. They're an acoustic duo. I must say, at the moment, the more I speak about music, the more dangerous territory I'm on. But certainly, we really appreciate the musical component to the event. On our stage, we've had a curtain-sided truck in the past. This year, big flat platform. We might have some hay bales along the back. So I hope that's suitable for Sharon.
And, I think she'll love that.
A bit of a sort of a rural farming feel, and 20 small bales on the back. So
brilliant.
Yeah. So. it's a nice relaxed feel for the day, again, much like the stall holders. There's an awful lot of event work that goes into this, but when people arrive, we like to feel it's just comfortable, sort of chilled out atmosphere.
Yep. Ellen Rose, Mandeville Pony Club, yeah, she's going to be there?
That's right. Ellen, I'm told, has a history with the Pony Club going some years back. She's played sort of restaurants, festivals overseas. Now to come back close to home, be back near family, and I hear she's playing her trade quite nicely on the musical scene. So good to have Ellen there as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Tim. And look, feel free to give a few sponsors a plug here, mate, because without sponsors, these things just don't happen. Yes,
thanks for that. One of the major elements for this is our upfront costs, like any event, and I know that's been a factor when people have had to make difficult decisions around COVID. We've been very, very fortunate to have Tall Poppy Real Estate in North Canterbury supporting us, and Enterprise North Canterbury, as I mentioned earlier. Tall Poppy's new for us. It's been an interesting sort of environment, I suppose, in the property world in the past few months. But sometime before that, Tall Poppy came on board. They committed to covering quite a few of our event costs, and really that's just so magic to give us that surety around our finances before we put on the event, and we can just get on with putting on a great event.
Yep, absolutely. And looking ahead, I mean, it's hard to crystal ball gaze these days, but do you feel this event is just going to grow and grow and grow, Tim?
I think it's at that point. I know Dee's a fantastic enthusiast for the event, and she knows this market very well, and it is a sort of a market. I've touched on before. There's a circuit of events around the South Island, and this one seems to have consolidated itself into an event that creates its own sort of feel, its own little bit of magic. So we're hoping for a fine day, good weather, and a great roll-up crowd after what's been one heck of a year.
Yep. And just quickly, I mean, it is the Mandeville craft market, but really, the benefit is for the Ohoka Rugby Club. Just quickly, proceeds this year, how are you going to spend it?
That's right. Well, one of our real club projects is looking to our lights on our main practice field, and a generation ago there was a group in Ohoka Rugby that put up what is quite a substantial set of lights, and we're looking to raise funds for a new set of LED lights, which actually should be a real benefit to the club in terms of our operating costs and just the functionality of those lights. Quite a major project. We've been looking at it for some years, so people in and around the club, they can support us with that LED project, either at this event or by way of sponsorship. Let's be sure. That would be magic for our club. And we can provide facilities for a new generation of Ohoka Rugby people. Yeah,
and I reckon you're going to be putting a bit into jerseys and gear and equipment for your junior and your growing senior grades too.
That's right. Both sides. It's an important focus for us. We've always been a very strong junior-oriented club, but on our senior side, we have two well-established senior sides as well, and we're very proud of them. So we want to make sure that we're looking after them too.
Good on you, Tim. Tim Fulton, everybody, representing the Mandeville Craft Mark of the Ohoka Rugby Club, of course, one of the biggest events on the North Canterbury calendar. And just quickly, Tim, when is it again? And 6th of December, yep?
6th of December, yep, from 10 o'clock. It's, some people actually nip in a fair bit earlier than that, in and out. So, we'll have full traffic marshalling. We'll look after you for the day.
Well, let's hope the weather gods are kind to you, mate. This is Compass FM.